Hey guys, Kay Portia here with another video, and once again I'm back filming in my kitchen. I will be happy when I get the woman cave up and running so I can start filming in the kitchen, but this is what we have. My woman cave is still under construction. Matter of fact, I haven't done anything up there, so here we are in the kitchen. First of all, let me say, we are 1K deep, y'all. We got 1,000 subscribers. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. It means so much to me. When I first started YouTube, I never thought that I would make 1,000 subscribers within a year and a half. Not even a year and a half. I started August of 2020. I'm so appreciative. I love making videos for you all. Thank you. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kay Portia, and on this channel we do a little bit of everything, but for the next several months, in the past few videos, we have been doing the home series. We recently moved into our new construction home, and we are posting all things home, from decorating to shop with me to organizing, cleaning, and things like that. So that is what we'll be doing for the next several months. However, we will go back to the travel vlogs and the family lifestyle vlogs, morning routines, evening routines, and things like that. We're just trying to unpack, unwind, get settled into our new home, and then, so today's video, I will be revealing who our builder is, as well as some pros and cons of a semi-new construction home. I have gotten so many questions about who the builder is, as well as the pros and cons. So I decided to merge the two topics and knock it out for you all. So yes, this is a semi-custom home. The difference between a semi-custom and a custom home is simply the fact that you can 100% customize and build your home how you want to when you have a custom home. However, with a semi-custom home, which is what I have, we picked our floor plan based off of what the builder provided for us. Also, it was the same with the upgrades in the home. They listed out the upgrades and we got to choose from the upgrades. Now, the selection of upgrades is massive with a semi-custom home, so that is a good thing. However, that is the difference between a semi-custom and a custom. In a custom home, you tell your contractor exactly what you want everything to look like, how you want it to look, as opposed to us in our semi-custom home, we have to go by what the builder wants and then put our own touches here and there when we can. I wanted to get that out of the way before we get too deep into the video. I don't want you all to be confused. I want you to know exactly, what I have and what I'm speaking about. So in this video, I am not speaking about a 100% custom home. I'm only speaking about my semi-custom home. So now that we got that out the way, let's discuss the pros and cons of a semi-custom home. So as far as the pros go, number one is the fact that I got to pick my floor plan. So in my specific community, my builder had several options when it came to floor plans for us to choose from. That was the hardest part, picking your floor plan, because all of them were just so beautiful and I felt like I wanted all of them. They all had something that I went into this process wanting, whether it was double closets in the master bathroom, which we don't have in this home, but we did get a bigger kitchen and a bigger island. So it's like, with a semi-custom home, you don't get everything that you want. So you do have to give a little in a semi-custom home, as opposed to a fully custom home. You can have whatever you want in your bathroom. You can have 2 bathtubs, you can have 2 showers, you can have 2 closets, whatever you want. But in a semi-custom home, whatever floor plan you pick is what you have to go with. And with your floor plan, you get different elevations of the floor plan. So that does allow you to change the exterior a bit. On our exterior, if you notice, we have the circular castle look, which is the bay windows in our master bedroom. Going into this process, I really wanted the castle look somewhere on the exterior. So the fact that this builder did have a floor plan that had everything else that I wanted other than the closet, I feel like it was perfect, and it really made this builder stand out to me. So number 1, you get to pick your floor plan. Pro number 2, you get to pick your lot. When we picked our lot, it was nobody else over here, so we didn't have to work around anybody else. That allowed us to pick the biggest lot in our community, which I love so much. So that's pro number 2, you get to pick your lot. Pro number 3, there are thousands and thousands of upgrades in the design center. So although this isn't a fully custom home, you can fully customize your home, your semi-custom home. Y'all, the design center will break you. You have to go in there with a budget. I lost my mind in there. And then I was like, okay, let me think. Do I really need this? Do I really need my fireplace to go all the way up to the ceiling? Stuff like that. So the design center will break you, although there are several options in the design center, which is a plus. You have to stay in a budget unless you're rich. And if you're rich, I mean, do you? But I ain't rich, sis. So yeah, I had to stay in budget. But that is still a pro that I was able to pick the things that I really wanted to pick and the things that were in budget. Pro number 4, in a new construction home, the bedrooms are typically larger depending on which builder you go with. Our specific builder had larger master bedrooms than traditional homes, which is what we cared about the most. We didn't too much care about the other bedrooms in the home because they were a good size already. However, our master bedroom, we wanted to make sure that that was large enough to have a small sitting area or a reading area or whatever we wanted to turn it into. And that is why we picked the elevation that we picked, which it has the bay window. We wanted to make that bay area a sitting area. Pro number 5, with a new construction home, you have a 1-year warranty. So that means if anything were to go wrong in your home, you can simply file a warranty claim and they'll come right out and fix it. So let me say, we have been in this house for 1 month, you guys. It's been a month already and I cannot believe it. So with that, you start to notice little things that's wrong with the home. So once you've been living in it for a minute, you notice, maybe that's not right. Maybe I need to file a claim on that. And that is what we have done. So we will be filing a warranty claim for the lights in our master bathroom over the shower. It works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. And that happens. So we'll simply file a warranty claim and they'll come right out and fix it. We wanted to just live in it for a little while and see what all we needed addressed. So that is what we have done. 1 month in, we got the shower light. Also the floors here in the kitchen and in the living room and over in the mud area, the floor lifts a little bit in small spaces and I don't like that at all. So I will file a warranty claim about that. My specific builder for my neighborhood was awesome. Every time, I would see him in passing, he would ask, hey, how are things going? And I would say, oh, it's good, but I have this that needs to be fixed, or I have this that needs to be fixed. And those are things that would normally need to have a warranty claim, but he'll go ahead and take care of them. So for example, the stair rail wasn't mounted down properly. So, it was wobbling a little bit. So I just told him, I'll file a warranty claim. And he was like, oh, no, I can knock that out right now. I got the tools in my car. So that kind of thing made our builder really stand out to us. And we really appreciate him for that. And now that we've been in the house for 1 month, we actually will fill out a survey. And we have nothing but good things to say about our specific builder. Number 6, when you have a new construction, All of your appliances are brand spanking new, and that is awesome. Nobody has ever used our microwave. Nobody has ever used our ovens. Nobody has ever used our stove. Our vent hood is brand new. Everything is brand new, and that really matters, guys. That matters. And if anything goes wrong with those appliances, we have a 5-year warranty on our appliances. So that is awesome. Number 7, your new construction has smart home capability. So that means all of your appliances can be worked from your phone. So if you're in the grocery store and you forgot to let the garage down, you can get right on your phone that's connected to your garage and let the garage down. Or you're at the grocery store again and you need to cut the oven on because you want to just get home and pop the food in there. You can get on your phone that's connected to your oven, cut it right on. So just things like that. So smart home capability for our home is the ovens, the garage, the alarm, the front doors. You have access to everything right on your phone, which is always in your hand, I'm sure. So that is definitely a pro. Number 8, and this is something that you can only get in a new construction home. This does not usually come in pre-existing homes, and that is extra isolation in your drywall to save on utilities. This is something that I knew nothing about prior to building. It's just certain things that you're just not aware of until you have to build a house. And that was one of them. So the extra insulation in our drywall was a must. And I'm so glad that we got it because it saves a ton. On utilities. So, number 9, because the building process can take up to 10 months these days, you have time to save money. If you are like us and you have family that's willing to allow you to stay with them until your house is complete, you can save a ton of money and go into your new home comfortable and knowing that your bills are covered. In our previous home, we had small bills, but in this home, we got big boy bills. So the fact that we were able to save for 9 months is a blessing. So that is a pro in my book. And the last pro is you do not have to bid on a new construction. If you are buying a pre-existing home, you have to put an offer on this home, put an offer on that home. You are offering $2,000 over asking price. This person over here is offering $10,000. Guess who's gonna win? With a new construction, you don't have to worry about that at all, baby. This house is yours. Pay for your lot, put your deposit down, and it's yours. You don't have to worry about nobody coming, snatching your stuff up. All right, so it is time to get on to the cons of a new construction. Con number 1, your closing date is not definite. Your builder can tell you, all right, you're gonna close on August 26th. I'm gonna use our initial closing date. And then they can come back and say, hey, we need more time. Your new closing date is October 12th, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go with it. And it's hard. It's hard to expect to be in your home in August and get pushed 2 months back. So that is definitely a con. Number 2, due to COVID, there are supply shortages everywhere. And there's nothing you can do about it once again. So, as you know, I was missing a microwave up until last week due to the supply shortage, due to COVID. We were missing a shutter on our house. All the way up until closing day, we were missing a shutter and they just didn't have it. So, also up until closing day, we were missing paint, exterior paint. So we did our walkthrough and we needed the paint to be touched up, but they were like, hey, we're gonna have to come back and touch up your paint because we don't have any paint in. So there will be so many things that they just do not have access to. And that is definitely a con when you're trying to build a house because you need these things to move on to the next step, to move on to the next phase. And that can just be extremely stressful when you're building a home. So just keep that in mind. Number 3, the lack of workers. Guys, I cannot tell you how many times we were told, yeah, I called this person to come out and fix this, but they don't have any workers. So we just got to get on the list and hope that we can get somebody out to fix it. Y'all not going to work? Once again, are y'all rich? Because when I tell you they were not showing up for work, they were not showing up for work. Definitely a con. Number 4, although I listed this as a pro because you can save, it's also a con for your new construction home to take 7 to 10 months to be done. Guys, who wants to wait 10 months to be in their new home? Nobody. But is it worth it? Yes. So in my book, it's still a pro and it's still a con. So I listed it on both. Number 5 is the fact that you are on other people's time. And this goes back to the lack of workers. You cannot move on to the next step in your building process without getting the first step done. For example, our home was in the phase where the drywall needed to be done, and we simply needed somebody to come out to inspect it so the drywall could be laid. However, none of the inspectors were at work. Nobody came to work that day. Nobody came to work that week. So we had to wait 2 weeks for them to begin our drywall. And it's just things like that that makes the building process super stressful. So yes, something that was supposed to be done in 2 days took 2 weeks. Number 6 is the lack of communication between people. So with you being on other people's time, you have to properly communicate when you cannot pull through for someone or something. So say your electrician doesn't have workers to send out. You have to communicate that. Say you don't have a microwave. You have to communicate that. Say you don't have anybody to install your master bathtub. Therefore, you're delayed on closing. You have to communicate that. And that's what was not happening. Number 7, there will always be imperfections in your home, such as you're seeing paint dripping in some areas, or you're seeing paint chipping in some areas, or your hardwood floor is lifting up, or there will always be something in your home that you're not happy with. And there will also be things that you have to look over, things that may not necessarily be worth the fuss. So that is a con to me, because in this home, I want everything to be 100% perfect. But that can't always happen. Of course, there are things that you can do about it, but it takes time, it takes workers, it takes communication. So when you lack those things, it's like, you know what? Forget that little paint dripping, So that is a con to me. And believe it or not, that is the end of my list of cons. So let me say this. I did not list all the pros or all the cons to a new construction. I just listed the major ones that came to mind with my specific build. So if you have built a home, or if you are building a home and you have more pros and cons that you would like to list them in the comments. Let us know your pros and cons, because it varies. Like, it's so different for each family. If you made it to the end of this video, comment 1K KP in the comments, because I just can't believe we at 1K. I'm saying it again. I can't believe we at 1K. Okay? Can't believe it. It's 1,000 people that want to see your girl every week. I can't believe it. Before I end this video, I do want to tell you all who the builder is, as promised. So I felt like it was very important for me to make this video and tell you all who the builder was, because so many people have asked, and I really felt like I was leaving y'all hanging, and I never want to leave y'all hanging. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to say who the builder was, But, you know, it wasn't a problem or anything like that. But I just didn't think y'all really, you know, cared about who the builder was. But now I see that you do. So I'm going to let you know that our builder is Grant New Homes. And we love Grant Homes. They are just breathtakingly beautiful. So we narrowed it down to 2 builders. And those were Grant New Homes and Regency. Guys, I have loved Regency Homes since I was a little girl. I always knew that I would build a Regency home, but here we are in our Grant New Home, and I love it so much. Let me know what other videos or topics you all would like me to post, because I literally didn't think that you all would want to know who the builder was. I don't know why, I guess, but it just didn't cross my mind that you all would want to know. So let me know other things, because, you know, I might be oblivious to some things that you all are like, duh, sis, share the tea. So let me know, y'all. Let me know. When I read through your comments and respond to your comments, I try my best to write down what you all want to see and what your thoughts are and try to deliver. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your pros and cons and what you would like to see in the future from your girl. Again, thank you all. Love y'all so much.